I was thinking, you said last night at the big premiere in Westfield Centre, your Christmas shopping place,
Yeah.
that you said that every villain is a hero in his own mind, which I think is a Weinstein family motto. I don't know for you whether it was important to always sort of like Loki, because everyone else obviously doesn't. So I don't know, for you, you had to sort of have a relationship in your mind of where he was coming from and what he believed in.
Entirely. I think any actor playing any character has to, you have to extend your compassion for their predicament. And it really is, it could be superheroes, it could be Shakespeare. And the moment that the actor stands outside the character and sits in judgment upon him is the moment really you cease to be able to play him truthfully. Because all of us in all of our lives, you and me, we make choices all the time. And I would hope that we both try and make the best and most informed choices of any given situation. But all of the bad guys in the course of human history have all in their own mind imagined that they were doing the right thing in some strange way, even if from the outside it looks tragically deluded.
I was thinking from Edward and Edgar in King Lear to John and Edward and Jedward, two brothers together can create a whole world of pain and hatred. And I don't know, you said yourself that carrying Loki around with you for those months kind of got a bit of a weight on you. It became sort of a sadness from having this sort of guy in your system.
Well, there were some days where it would amuse me that I would wake up in Albuquerque in New Mexico with these fantastic actors having a great time, and I would feel really good about life and happy and content and optimistic and those days where you spring out of bed and you just feel happy for no other reason than that's how you feel. And I would get to work and realize that all of that optimistic energy was completely useless to me in the course of playing Loki, because he's so motivated by his anger and his pride and his jealousy and there were days when he was having a good time, and Joss always encouraged me to enjoy it. That was his big note, was he was like, remember, Loki's really enjoying this, so you have to enjoy it too.
I know Kenneth Branagh, he cast you in the original Thor movie because he'd worked with you, he'd done Chekhov and a few other things on stage with him, and I know Joss saw you in Othello when and his friend...
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to try and pronounce it. Chiwetel
Ejiofor, yeah.
There we go. He was in Serenity, he was the villain there. I don't know, for you, given movies like this and War Horse and Acapulco and Midnight in Paris, whether stage is a sort of thing it's hard to get to now because you're a very, very busy man and it's really, really kind of, taken off in a big way.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to do a play again. It's a question really of finding the time and or making the time and the right thing and something that I want to do, and because it's where I'm from. I very much feel that the theatre tradition in this country is really where I learnt my craft. It's where I learnt about acting and acting is about truthfulness, whether it's superheroes or Shakespeare or theatre or we are working with Woody or anything. And my first 5 years as an actor, I was on the boards. I wasn't on film, and I'd love to go back and do something. And I'm constantly taking my inspiration from it too. Actually, I saw very recently. I saw James Corden in One Man, Two Governors, which is the kind of thing I would love to try. A really populist farce, or just something that maybe I haven't done for a while. That's sort of a different skill set. Maybe.
And how is the fame treating you? Because you had, as I say last night, the Westfield Centre, a huge amount of fans for Loki, and Loki's army were out there, and just given the movies that you've been making, and like me, you're a very attractive man, so you've got a lot of people sort of, are fans now. I don't know if that's been surreal, if that's been kind of a shift in your lifestyle.
Not really, actually, because it's funny because I don't really look like any of the characters that I play. The person sitting opposite you now is really it's really how I look. It's sort of I walk down the street looking like this, and people don't see Loki because Loki's got long black hair and 30 pounds worth of leather and metal and sunken eyes, and it's so I'm lucky that I've gone through these. I've been assisted by amazing wardrobe departments and hair and makeup departments in these physical transformations. So it's a strange thing. I feel so lucky. I really do. To work with the people I work with and to be in this film and to be working with this cast. I mean, these are actors I've respected as long as I can remember. Before I'd even committed to the idea that this is what I was going to do with my life, I was watching Samuel L. Jackson and Robert Downey Jr. And so they're part of the reason I'm doing this. And so to suddenly be in a position where I'm on screen with them is you know, an incredible honour.
Sweet. And you're part of the chain now. Well done.
Thank
Beautiful
you,
work.
sir.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, man.
Good.